Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, as usual, starting off with Euro USD. Now, we have been consolidating in this area here. We are still technically in a downtrend, but what we are seeing at the moment is this megaphone formation that is forming. Megaphone formations are consolidation patterns. Typically, they have a probability of breaking out either way sometimes. But for me at the moment, this isn't the trend line. We are breaking through structure, and I think that is I just want to get rid of these diagonals. We're breaking through structure, and that is the worrying factor at the moment. So what we need to do is just come to the weekly, and you can see let's just move this a little bit up. So you can see there's some weekly structure here. There was support, pretty much a weekly double bottom there, and that rallied away. So that is the structure that we're in at the moment. Now, week before last was a range, and at the moment we are busy with a green body. So this could be setting up for some form of reversal or pullback, should we rather say, or maybe just forming structure here, which we're going to form a range. So keep that in the back of your mind right now. So at the moment we've got the 8-hour trend, which has been down for 4 weeks now, and we're coming up to structure. So this is the area I'd be watching, is 116.100. If we come back down to the hour, you can see yesterday was a bit of a noisy day, and with the noise, big down, big up, and then we started rallying. I think on the hour you've got merit to watch this space here. So if we're going to stay above 115.852, then I would expect us to at least come up and target the 1600 area, 1.16 area. So that is kind of what I'd be looking for. Oscillators indicating that we need to be careful that here. Remember, the bigger time frames, the trend is down. On the hour, we had a crossover here of the moving averages. So this could be an early signal for a reversal, but I'd prefer to see this on the 8-hour before we take that confirmation. So at the moment, there is merit to be looking for some longs. I would still treat the longs as scalps, but also there is also merit for looking for some shorts. And even if you're going to be a short of 116.100, then you'd expect some kind of a pullback onto structure, and the structure obviously 115.852, and then a little bit further down. I'm just going to adjust this weekly level that it makes a little bit more sense on the hour, and you can see there's a swing high, and then the 155 EMA is here as well. So that would give us 115.700. So those are the levels that I would looking at. So I think one thing to be very careful of is can go sideways, or we can continue in this megaphone formation for quite some time. But bigger trend is down, smaller trend looks like it's reversing. So there's opportunity both ways. So whatever you're going to do, you could take a trade, keep a stop tight, and then get out at the next level, and then look for the opportunity to bounce off the upside. So in other words, bounce, come down, buy, get out there, take profit, wait for structure, take a short, get out at this level. So that's kind of the structure that we're looking at there. Moving across to US dollar, Japanese yen, a different little picture here. So also sideways this week, but the trend is pretty strong to the upside. So you can see a very, very strong move to the upside, and it does look like there is consolidation happening here. So if we get to the hour, you'll see we are still above everything. We are still in an upward trend, and it just looks like we are forming a range. And normally when this happens, we're looking for a break to the upside. At the moment, this is sideways, not really keen on it at the moment, and we've got a gap, so I would expect another move down and then probably just bounce around here, probably for the rest of the week by the looks of things. So this one I think I'm not really keen on, so I'll stay on the sidelines. British pound, Japanese yen, we've had continuation to the upside. We've had a pretty strong break above some weekly and monthly resistance, which is 153.577. Oscillators group to the upside at the moment. Does look like a bit of a flag forming here. So there's your flag, and obviously the target of the flag is around about this 153.577 area. So if we get down to the hour, you'll see there's your flag. So if we do start breaking below this trend line, that's kind of what I would expect. But it could also just be it could sort of move into a channel as well. I just tidy it up a little bit. So it could also just, you know, push this trend line higher up like that, and then just keep in this channel, and it can stay in that channel for quite a long period of time. So what you're looking to do is wait. Look at the structure here. There's no indication that you want to be chasing longs at the moment. So what you're looking for is some kind of a pullback. I would be really keen to see a pullback back down to 153,577. That would come test the 155 EMA, and that would be crucial. And just on that, you can see, look at this chaos here, break up, nice strong move, then a big move down to come test the 155 with a second test of the 155 with an inside bar. I mean, that structure there is the kind of structure you're looking for to get long, and you can see there we move quite a long period of time. So right now, nothing. I think wait for pullbacks. You're looking for a relatively deep pullback, preferably. So ideally, I'd like to see the flag break, because the flag target is over here. That would be ideal, because that would give me a very decent opportunity to get in, because that is weekly breakout. There's the weekly level there. There's a weekly. So I don't anticipate price just running away from this level just yet. And bear in mind, you've got a you've got an high for the year that we're coming to target as well. Okay, so I'm really cautious on that at the moment. Euro British pound, nothing really to see here. We're still sideways. So we've been sideways all week. It's been pretty volatile, but yeah, are we looking for a move down? Are we looking for a move up? You look at that over the last couple of days, there's nothing there. So my view still stays the same. We need to clear 0.85014, or we need to clear 0.84761 to the downside. If we can clear that and retest that area, that's going to give this indication of it moving up or moving down. So this is sideways, clear sideways. No reason to be trying to frustrate yourself in this setup at the moment. Okay, so another thing on this though is just on the weekly. Look at this. Is this a big consolidation for another move down equal to this level here? So it is well worth paying attention to. So that was the move down. Now we're consolidating. So you know, if we break that level, are we looking for something like that? I would probably assume at least there first, and then there. And if you look to the left, you can see why we are bouncing like we are at the moment. There's been a lot of interaction with the area that we're in at the moment. Okay, so yeah, so that definitely sit on hand at the moment and wait for some structure and see what's going to transpire. Does look like it's lining up for a move to the downside to continue this downtrend and break through the structure here. But then you're looking for a break and a retest of that before actually looking for the shorts to continue in any form of dramatic fashion. Anyway, that's it for me this morning. Hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.